everyone. It is Friday, but it kind of feels like a Saturday. It's really weird. I sat in bed and read your comments on last night's video, but it really weirdly felt like a Saturday. I don't know whether I liked it. I feel like I kind of liked reading your comments on a as if it was a Saturday morning kind of thing. But there were so many, and I honestly mean this, so many kind comments that I think I'm actually going to read a few of them out in this video because they were so lovely and you were all just so kind and have such good advice. I'm very, very grateful for that. Very grateful. So despite the fact that YouTube kept telling me that last night's video was not performing as well as my other videos, doesn't matter because those comments were perfect and exactly what I needed to hear. But because it's essentially the weekend, because we have a bank holiday, I am up and I'm in my gym kit and Mr. Millen Gordon and I are about to go for a run. Gonna do a 7K, aren't we?
No, I'm probably gonna do 6.
You're gonna do 6?
Yeah.
Slacker. This one is being the ultimate balls breaker as usual. Yes, you are. You take after your mummy. You take after your mummy. Okay, bye. Bye. And that is me post-run. Ponytail didn't quite make it, unfortunately, which is sad. Oh, it is nice and warm today, though. And my H&M order and my gift from my lovely best friend has also arrived. Bless her, she ordered me something and it never arrived. And I think it was like delivered to the wrong house and then they gave it back to the post lady. And it never made it to me, so she had to sort it out with the white company. So I'll open those with you as well. They, oh wow, it is hot. Oh yeah, the H&M order, I was kind of like, it said that it would take 10 to 14 days, but I was like, it could take up to that. No, this is like 14 days. Oh my God, I look ridiculous. But it did literally take 14 days on the dot. So yeah, I'm gonna open that with you. Oh, I didn't end my workout, damn it. 6.5K though, all good in the hood. Very red-faced, but I'm going to wash my hair today as well. That should be good. And we are going to paint the patches on the wall to see which colour we're gonna go with. I've been non-stop like planning this room. I'm so excited. You have no idea how excited I am. I'm sitting here uploading my IGTV that's going up today. It's failed once already. I literally hate the IGTV platform so much. I'm also trying this, I mean, I've had these before, but I'm having it now instead of my Barocca because I've run out of the orange Baroccas and I thought I'd give this a go seeing as we've got it. So yeah, not too bad. Doesn't taste as nice as the Barocca, but whatever. I am still in my floppy ponytail, but I thought instead of getting showered, I would do the patch test in the living room because I haven't done it and I probably should have showed you in my other video, but I just wanted to relax last night, so I think I'm going to pop you down there. Is that high enough? I don't think that's high enough. Let me get you up. And I'm going to try 2 different paints on the wall and see which one I prefer. I'm very excited to get more neutrality, me and my sportswear, in this room, so let's give it a whirl. So we've got Farrow & Pitch Black first, which is obviously my my preferred choice. Oh wow, wow. Ali, where's the paintbrush that I can test on the wall? After much hounding, I'm gonna do my ponytail. After much hounding, I managed to find where the paintbrush was. So I'm gonna try the paintbrush with the Farrow & Ball because it's a smaller pot, and then for the bigger pot I will use the other paint. I don't even know what this paint is. Ken just suggested it, so we ordered it. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wow. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna paint right up to this bit of furniture because I want to be able to see what it looks like. Gosh, this spreads so well. And it covers so well as well. I kind of want to keep going. I love it. Well, that looks gorgeous. Oh my goodness. But obviously we have to let it dry. It'll probably dry differently. But that so far, I love it. Okay. Hello. You come to see what Mummy's doing? This looks like more of a grey than a black. Yeah, this doesn't look as black, I've got to be honest. Oh, that's grey. Can you see? See the difference in tone? Yeah. We'll see how it dries, but I mean, this one's drying already, so shouldn't be too long. I'm literally sitting here watching paint dry. This is what quarantine has done to me. Sitting here trying to work out whether I want it to have like a sheen or whether I want it matte. That's the only thing. Decisions. I've had to adjust the like brightness on the camera so that you can see. This is a Farrow ball. This is the other one that Ken said would be like a dupe for this, but it's definitely too light. He said to do 2 coats just to see for definite, but it's still drying just a little bit at the bottom, so I'm going to give it a few more minutes and then give it a second coat. But he was worried that it would need like 3 coats, but I definitely think that like 1 may, I mean, we'll do 2 to be safe, but it definitely doesn't need 3 coats. So I'm going to just give it a once over. Ali thinks to stick with matte, so I'm going to go with Ali and trust him on that rather than going for a sheen, because our doors have a sheen. So yeah. Right, I'm going in with the second coat, but I'm taking it a little bit higher so that it can be seen in the like full daylight, so I can get the difference between the two. I think I'm getting a bit carried away, and before I know it, the whole room will be painted. So I need to go out and water my clematis. I've got 4 to water, and I also want to bake a cake for this evening. Ali is having a barbecue tonight, so I thought I'd make us a cake. I also need to make my keep calling it mine. It's not mine, it's a BBC Good Food recipe, but I do the lime and blueberry and raspberry cake. Hopefully I've still got blueberries and raspberries. I've left it a little bit late. I might not have as many. I've popped this dress on. This is one of the ones from my Farfetch haul, but I thought I'd pop it on because it's very, very lovely, and I've clipped my hair back so I don't faff with it so much, and I quite like this, so I'm going to leave my hair like this for the day. I did say I was going to wash my hair as well, but I realised I hadn't done my oil, and obviously I take this whole new routine that I have very seriously, so I'm going to do my oil tonight and wash my hair tomorrow, and that gives me the ability to have a good old run tomorrow because it'll get all sweaty again, so that's good. I'm going to open up my gift from Carrie and also my little H&M order. Now, I made this order literally 2 weeks ago. I didn't think it would actually take 2 weeks, okay? As always, my gifts from Miss Grayson are addressed to Princess Millen. She says that this is going to protect all of my pretty dresses, so I'm hopeful that it's a beautiful something that I think I'll like. This has come from the White Company. Oh, it is. It's a lovely tinny from the White Company. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the brass. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, thanks, babe. I love this. And I can wear it in the garden as well when I'm doing bits in the garden. Lovely. What's my husband doing? That is very nice. Thanks, Cowie. It's going to protect all of my lovely dresses. Ta-da! I'll link this in the description box as well because that is very beautiful. And you can make these, I can make this a bit shorter as well so that it comes up a little bit there. I love the brass detailing on it with the grey, and it almost like matches my kitchen. Cute. Just to preface that I will text Carrie and not just thank her through this video. I will text her and say thank you. And obviously send her a picture of me in it as well. Okay, let's get into this H&M box. Now, I wanted to, I ordered this, and I told you guys about a couple of the items that were in here, and then, obviously, it took so long to come, and I was a bit sort of, I don't like showing you items that I've not, like, tried myself. Does that make sense? Because otherwise I'm just showing you something nice and not giving you an opinion on whether it's, like, good. But I basically ordered a load of the linen items from, oh wow, these look incredible. I ordered some of the linen stuff from H&M because they do really, really great more affordable linen, I wanted some loose fitting oatmeal kind of coloured trousers. These are gorgeous. Oh, I love these so much. Now, I don't know if they're full linen, let me double check. Yes, it's not full linen, but it feels it and it looks like linen. So you maybe won't get such bad creasing with it if you love the idea of linen, but want something slightly more like wearable. I love linen, but finding trousers like this in this oatmeal colour that are wide leg and cropped, I've wanted them for ages. I also picked up 2 pairs of these blush linen blend shorts. I thought these would be great for being in the garden, throwing on over little sort of bikinis. Again, this is a sort of blend, so this is 56% linen and 44% viscose. So again, it may help with the creasing a little bit, but I will report back. But I got 2 pairs of those because I know that I will get the wear out of those. And I just loved the colour, so that's the second pair of those. Then, ooh, cheesy cheese. For a bit more of a comfortable vibe, I got myself some tracksuit bottom shorts in this nice sort of peach nude. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? It's like a peachy, I'm gonna move that so you can see the colour better. It's a bit of a creamy peachy nudie, but they're just like tracksuit bottom shorts.
Just to save any confusion, everybody. Cream, peachy.
That's not peachy, that's nude.
This is like a peachy,
no,
salmony.
That's not peach.
Salmony peachy.
Yeah, it's not peachy.
This is the creamy, not peachy.
Then I got this cute little skirt. Cute little linen, I think it's a linen blend as well, skirt. Oh, so this is cotton. This is like a full cotton skirt. Again, cute and easy to throw on. This will look lovely with a linen shirt. Very nice. Just sort of like basic items that are easy to throw on and style. I got 2 pairs of the shorts because I know that I'll wear them. I also bought myself some white trousers apparently. Not too sure on these. These are a bit more suiting and a bit heavier, and I think these will have to go back, I think. Oh, this is a little linen blend skirt. It's like it's a little wrap skirt in black. Again, easy to wear, easy to throw on, easy to style, looks beautiful. I got size 4 in all of these items, by the way, as well. And then, oh, they sent me more running shorts. They've already sent me these out, but these are like, oh no, I ordered these ones as well. So these ones aren't lined. So the other ones that I got all had like shorts built into them, but these ones don't.
Cycling shorts.
Yeah, like built into them. They might be more comfortable. And the final item that I ordered, which I actually ordered 4 of them, but it seems that only 3 of them have turned up, was the Bardo puff sleeve top that I really, really liked on there. It does have straps, but I'm guessing that you can wear it without straps. Very interested to see how this looks. So I think I might change in to these trousers, you know? Be a bit more practical. Put a little bandeau on. I'm sure I ordered some bandeaus. Maybe I didn't. Popped on the oatmeal trousers. They're a little bit unnecessarily tight, but they're still wearable for me. I would, however, probably order another pair so that they're looser and more comfortable. But I put them on with my bandeau top that was from my campaign that I shot for H&M last year. And I really like this, so I think I'm going to stay in this because it is comfortable. These could just be with being a little bit looser, I reckon. Right, let's get my new pinny on. Living my best life, I'd say. Oh, does this one? I can make it shorter here. That's handy. Unfortunately, my blueberries, well, my raspberries didn't make it, but my blueberries have. So it is just going to be blueberry and lime cake today. But I am so looking forward to a good bit of cake. I am sorting the men from the boys with regards to the good to eat blueberries, but I think we've got enough. We've got enough. Good stuff. Oh well, I do love raspberries though, I'm gutted. If I'd maybe made it yesterday, I reckon they would have made it. Oh well. Do you know what I really want to get for the kitchen? I want to get a nice set of scales. You can always use your Thermomix, but when I'm not cooking a Thermomix recipe, I just tend to get out something quite quick. Blueberries. Right, so let's get the recipe up. Don't know if I've told you what my husband's doing, but he's vlogging on his own vlog for today, and he is searching for a bit of wood because we've got a huge basil bush in the garden, so I'm gonna dry some of the basil out and top up my spice little jar thingies. Right, there we go. They call it raspberry and blueberry lime drizzle cake. I just call it blueberry and lime cake because that's what it is today. So let's put cook mode on. So I need butter. Coconut sugar. Good job. Oh, we're almost out of coconut sugar. Get a lovely mixing bowl down. 4 eggs. Eggs. 2 limes. Forgot that Morrison's provided me with some self-raising flour. Fabulous. Lovely. Ground almonds. Ooh, we do not have a lot of ground almonds. How much ground almonds do we need? Oh, 25 grams, let's check. I don't think that's 25 grams though. Ooh, 36. So I can make 1 cake. Good stuff. There we go. Little bit left. Ground almonds going on the shopping list. I'm gonna get cracking. Watch. I just realised that I didn't preheat the oven, which is obviously sad times because now I have to sit here and, you know, count all of my calories for the day because it's really important to me.
Yeah, nice, good hello.
So let me move on to the bowl. Now, the only thing I've been finding that since the first time I made the recipe, it seems like I've like somehow added extra and sometimes it can overflow. So maybe I need to get a bigger loaf tin, but they did say a tin like this, so. So it may not be the most beautiful, but that's because I don't have the right tin or I'm just putting too much in of the fruit, I don't know. I don't know. So we are safe and out of the oven. As you can see, it did overhang just a little bit, but not too bad this time. I left it in for maybe a little bit longer, so I'm a bit worried that it might be a little bit dry, but we shall see. We'll have some in a bit. But whilst that was cooking, I decided I'd had enough because I broke this little nail. It's like broken really high up, so I can't even like take the nail off. It's like halfway up the nail. And I realized because Ali was cutting his hair today that it was probably do my nails day because they were so long and I just had enough. So I filed them all down and eventually I'll take this off, this pink off, and I think I'll just put some clear on there because it's just annoying me now. I can't be bothered to sit and do my own nails. I literally feel like I've gone back to like the old me that never used to have anything done. Like I don't even get my brows done anymore.
Yeah, we noticed.
You're not loving my brows, are you? Be nice if you could see your eyes. Right. You need to make me my gin and tonic.
Yep.
And you need to finish that fruit cake.
I can do that. Little cheeky Fortnum Mason number. You need to clean this.
Yes.
So, I'm not going to have it all.
Okay. These pot brushes are very, very handy. The scrubbing things. Put that in the bin then.
After coronavirus is all over and everything's back to normality, it's best as it will be.
Yeah.
And I asked you if you would either like to go away with your partner on a lovely, lovely holiday for 2 weeks, you pick the destination, or you can have all your friends over for a social barbecue. Which one would you pick? A, well done, B, medium, or C, rare?
Well, the weather has turned and it is definitely not going outside weather. It absolutely poured it down earlier, and our cushions are outside, which is a shame. So we're cooking up a bit of a storm in the kitchen. Ali, what are you preparing?
I'm doing a roasty pork loin combo.
Okay.
Not sure about what the glaze is yet, I need to look at that.
Yeah, there's a first time for everything, and this is definitely a first time. I've got honey glazed carrots in the Thermomix, so they're just cooking about 15 minutes. The cake is on the stand. Drinks have been made. Ali's on the bud. I am on the gin somewhere. Good morning, everyone. I left you on Friday, our lovely bank holiday, and Ali was cooking up an absolute storm, and it was very, very delicious. We had honey glazed carrots that I made in my Thermomix, and then we just popped them in the oven as well, just to crisp them up a little bit. And Ali made peppers and lots of lovely stuff on the barbecue. It was really, really lovely. And then I took yesterday off to do a lot of planning. So much planning that my hand was in bits, like actual bits, even like here. And I've actually, I think from working so much on my phone, I've got like, this is where I rest my phone, on this finger. I think I need to get a pop socket. I think that it's time that I have to admit that I need to get a pop socket. Yeah, I was like covering my hand in the CBD thing that I've got from Cult Beauty, because I was in a bad way with my hand, but I didn't let that stop me, and we enjoyed a bottle of Whispering Angel together. And then we did a quiz with some of our couple friends, which was really, really lovely. Also, my Instagram takeover for By Terry went up on their channels. They were like, can you do three stories? I was like, yeah, I can do 3. 38 stories later. That's what happens when you talk about products that you love. What a nightmare. But actually, I wanted to let you know that this little section in this video is actually sponsored by Terry, and in partnership with them, which you know that I love. And basically, I get to tell you, they've just said to me, pick the products that you really, really love from By Terry, tell them about them, and then let them know that your code has been extended, and there's 20% off. So honestly, if you are thinking about trying the By Terry CC serum and you're not sure, and I know that it's expensive, I mean, first of all, I don't want to get you hooked on it because it's an expensive product, but you can get 20% off it now, and I know that I'm hooked on it and absolutely love it. I have my little CC serum right here, so I'm going to pop this on. I'm going to do quite like light makeup today, no eyeliner, and I'm just going to sort of get myself relatively presentable. I've done my hair, I've washed my hair. I've also applied a fresh layer of tan so that I'm ready to go Monday morning tomorrow, because it's been a very indulgent weekend. So no drinking today, and Ali and I got up and did some workouts in the gym, which were lovely, but it is raining today, so it's pretty miserable, I can't lie. So I'm probably going to do some planning, but I am going to talk you through what's sort of been happening in the living room, because yeah, a lot happened yesterday. So first things first, I'm going to get this on my face. 2 pumps. A little bit on my forehead. A bit extra. And that is the royal glow up that By Terry gives you. Like honestly, you can just wear this. Like when I've got, say I like don't want to put makeup on, like last night when I didn't have makeup on all of yesterday, and we were going to be obviously seeing friends on Zoom. I was like, I don't want to put makeup on, so I'm just going to run upstairs and put on some of this, and it works perfectly. I'm going to use the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Foundation with SPF 30. This is just going to be a slight buff into the skin. To be honest, if you watched my stories, you would have seen me apply it like this, just very gently, nothing, like I'm not using the pump. If I want like really full coverage, I pump it onto the back of my hand and apply that way, but this way I just wipe the excess from the pipette onto my face basically and work it in so that it's just a veil on top of my skin. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And a little bit of concealer where needed. Oh, I love the smell of By Terry foundations. I think some people maybe aren't that into the smell of foundations, but there is something about the smell of By Terry that just, it smells expensive. Under my eyes, I'm going to use the Rodial Banana Low Lighter because I'm just really enjoying that at the moment and it makes me look nice and awake. But as mentioned, we are only going for mascara today, no eyeliner. I'm basically going to do what I did on their stories to a certain extent, maybe not quite as full. So obviously all of the By Terry products that I'm showing you, if they are in stock, you can pick them up with my 20% off code, which is, I believe, Lydia20. Is it Lydia20? Yes, Lydia20 until May the 25th, and that's available globally as well. So that's handy because I know that my audiences overseas get quite annoyed when you can't get it. So the lighting, I'm gonna turn my light off, hold on, just so you can see a bit better. I had my light on, but I appreciate that it's probably disrupting what you can see, but it is such a miserable day that it's like dark outside. I'm gonna bronze myself up using the By Terry CC palette. This is, I believe, sold out, hopefully, ooh, water. I believe this is sold out at the moment, but I promise you, as soon as it is back in stock, I will let you know. I can't promise that my code will still be working then though, but this palette is beautiful. I'm just gonna use it to glow myself up. I also made my blueberry and lime cake that you would have seen. We're already halfway through it. That quarantine diet. I don't actually know what we're doing for food today either, but it is a lovely, lazy Sunday basically. Oh, we can always do a little bit more bronzer, can't we? Bronzer's my thing. Okay. Also, I'm really loving this little clipped back hairstyle at the moment. Not only because I feel like it stops me touching my hair a little bit, but also keeps my hair off my face, which is really handy. Right, so those are 3 products already from By Terry. Sorry, they only asked me to show you 2, but right, I'm just gonna do my brows with the Laura Mercier brow pencil, which needs a sharpen. But the good thing is I haven't needed to water my clematis, which is really good. We went for a clematis because that was what my gardener suggested for growing up the house, which I'm really excited about, honestly. I can't wait for the front of the house to just be like softened a little bit and just blend into the sort of woodland and the surroundings a little bit more. I'm looking for some pots at the moment though. Getting pots right now is not easy. So that's a tad annoying, but also I've got something else to show you as well, which is really exciting. But also I realised I shouldn't really have to water them because we have an irrigation system that goes throughout all of our flower beds. So fingers crossed that's on. I have asked Ali numerous times and I haven't heard it kicking in, so I'm gonna get him to check again today at some point when he's not working. I'm going to do a wee bit, just a tiny dusting of contour. So what I might do today as well is I might make a banana bread as well, because our bananas are starting to turn
So I might make, I know the world makes banana bread at the moment. We've all got so much time to make banana bread, but I really like it. It's a good little snack to have. So I was saying to Ali this morning that I feel like I've had a shift in my priorities, and it's quite lovely, and hopefully I'll be able to continue with this shift in priorities because I'm much happier, much happier. I'm going to use the By Terry Lash Expert Twist Brush. I really like this mascara because it is basically, I said it in my stories as well, but it's basically like a couture mascara because you get to tailor make the kind of finish that you get. So at the moment I'm going for length, which is kind of what I would do on a less is more makeup day, rather than going full on drama lashes. Just a little sort of pick me up. And you know that I have been a fan of this mascara for years. So, and then I just whacked, so I basically twist the end of it to give a little bit more volume. We may go in for a second coat. We need to get the definition between my brows and my lashes because right now there's not a lot of definition. It's kind of merging into one beautiful hairy mark on my face. A little bit of mascara, and then I usually use my finger just to smooth them over. A little bit of the nude mascara from NARS, Rue Bonaparte. So for cheeks, I'm going to use the Baume de Rose Nutri-Couleur. I think this is shade 2, but I've lost what it says on the bottom. And I'm just gonna dab this in to my cheeks. I like this one as well because it gives a little bit of color, and it's that kind of corally color, but also gives the same sort of highlight that it does with the By Terry Baume de Rose. So you get that natural dew to your skin, and you really have to pat it in so that it doesn't look like goopy. Do you know what I mean? You don't want it to look goopy. I'm not going to put anything on my eyes today. On my stories I dabbed it onto my eyes, but I think I'm just going to leave my eyes as they are. I quite like them like this. I feel fresh faced. A little bit of lip liner. Actually, shall we do lip liner or should we just do balm? Might work a little bit into the lips just to, I mean, if we can find it. Where is my lip liner? Just a little bit like that. And I don't want the defined line, so I always bring it in like that. And then I'm going to use the Nutri-Couleur all over. I personally love a coral lip balm, and that is it. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So I feel nice and put together, but super quick makeup. Also, I showed you in my recent IGTV, I think, how I'm doing my hair at the moment in terms of like waves. Obviously I've been wearing it straight more, but rather just opting for these sort of tousled waves a little bit, just almost like slept in hair, because I felt a little bit like a poodle with my waves after a while, and I like this more effortless. So effortless, took me half an hour. Anyway, cup of coffee. I'm gonna get some clothes on, and we are going to enjoy our Sunday together.
So remember these, my little first attempt at growing my own herbs. We have little sprouts. I don't know how well this is going to go, but to see these little sprouts in there, they look good. And this one, apparently it needs a little bit more water than these two, so that's why they've got less. I'm not sure, I mean, these look, I'm not sure about these things. I would have just preferred to have just had like normal compost, but apparently this is how they're supposed to go. So yeah. I feel very sad for Ali today. He swept this entire patio yesterday, and unfortunately we have a little bit of a storm going on at the moment, and it's not as like lovely outside, but it's got all of the leaves and debris all over the patio again. This was so nice and clean. Oh, never mind. I'm just sitting in the living room, and I thought I would update you on here. Also, by the way, I don't know if you noticed,
but I filed all of my nails back. I didn't even realise how quickly the 2 weeks went between when I last did my nails and now, and I'm just like, I can't be bothered with this anymore. Like, it takes me hours and I just can't be bothered. So I filed them all back to my what my nails used to be like, but also one of the main reasons was I had to file this one back because it has split so high up. It's probably from all of the like cleaning and stuff that I'm doing with my hands now that I don't usually do, and it's completely split high up. So I just thought, you know what, I'm over it. I'm over the longer nails. I didn't realise how sort of disruptive they were to my normal day-to-day life, so it's quite nice to go back to just short nails. So yeah, update on my nails there. But basically I sat in the living room pretty much all day. I did a little bit of sunbathing in the garden because the weather's now changed and it was nice and warm yesterday, but I mostly sort of flipped between the garden and the living room. And I basically sat in here and planned everything for the few changes in here, and I budgeted it as well. And so I made the patch test down there, and we're definitely going to go with the Farrow & Ball pitch black shade, and that's going to be going on the walls. I think we're going to take the lights down tonight and then get cracking on the colour tomorrow, so that's exciting. And I basically worked it out that the only things that are going to be changing really are the lights, which actually I've already sold them, so that's handy. The ceiling light and both sets of the wall lights have changed, so we're just going to go for something a bit more like traditional, but still like, I feel like they're sort of a blend of modern and traditional as well. And so those are going to be changing, and they've already sold. What we've also done is we're going to, basically I'm going to move these sofas and this set into my office, because size wise I think that they'll be better in my office because that room's a little bit smaller than in here. The sofas that we've got down there are like bigger and puffier, and so we're gonna swap. I'm just gonna see how it looks. Basically, we can move them back if it doesn't work, but that's the sort of plan. I've ordered 2 footstools as well, which means that finally we'll be able to sit on one sofa together. That's what they said, although sometimes I'm like, you can sit over there. But yeah, we're gonna try it out and see how it looks at the end of the day. Luckily we don't have to change the curtains because the curtains are beautiful. Honestly, I love the curtains in here, and the carpet is absolutely fine as it is. Obviously I think I've now learnt that I prefer natural carpets to synthetic, but the colour actually lends itself really well to going black. The inspiration image that I'm using has cream carpet, so yeah, so that works really, really well, to be honest. These pictures are going to be probably changing, well, we're going to get rid of them off of the wall, and I'm going to look to do some little mini gallery walls in the alcoves using antique frames and just pick some pictures and get them developed and things like that. And yeah, other than that, everything else is staying. So pretty much the shade on the walls is changing, and then the lights are changing, and I'm just utilizing the furniture that I have. So I'm going to swap the side tables for the ones in my office as well. Coffee table's staying. My beloved console table at the back, I love that piece of furniture so much. It's so big and robust, it makes me very happy. That's staying. So yeah, I'm really excited for these changes and to just experiment a little bit more. It's really fun playing around with things in my house, and I really enjoy it. So it's yeah, it's good fun. And lots of people were wondering about the kitchen island as well. Eventually that will go black as well, so don't worry. It's all about creating that synergy between the black tones that I really like in my house, and it's just a work in progress really, but I think I'll probably wait to do the kitchen island, let Ken and Graham do that because they are the professionals. What I am going to do though is I'm going to get some sort of organisation to the house as well, because obviously it's Monday tomorrow. I'm going to give the office downstairs a bit of a zhuzh and a sort out. Ali suggested that we have some cheese tonight, which is our favourite thing. We didn't have it on Friday, so we're going to have a little cheese nibble, and it is honestly so cold today. Like, we've had to put the parasol down, and it is just so windy and miserable out there. I had to put one of my puffer coats on when we went outside earlier, and it was horrible, so we might put the fire on as well. I'm currently searching for my plant pots for the clematis. Hopefully they don't grow too quickly that they overtake the porch that's currently there, because obviously we want to get a new porch there. So that's a little bit of an update. I'm actually really enjoying my makeup today as well. It's just like, I feel a bit like fresh faced. I'm really enjoying no makeup at the moment. So yeah, and I'm in this hairstyle. How much less have I faffed with my hair? It's pleasing me greatly. So yeah, I need to find out what Ali's plan is with the lights, to be honest. But it's exciting. Carrie texted me this morning to let me know that Ludovico Einaudi had released and written an album during lockdown, and it was out that day, so I'm sure that we have both been listening to it non-stop. I've had it playing whilst I've cleaned the kitchen. The kitchen's really nice and clean at the moment, so that's making me really happy. Ali is about to set up the cheese. The floors are clean. I also went downstairs and cleaned the office because it needed a bit of a hoover. All of that neglect with no one down there, it's a bit sad really. I've lit some incense. I'm going to now settle down onto the sofa. I'm going to look for some pots. I just can't believe how sad the garden looks with all of the like rubble that's come down from the trees. It just looks so clean before. I've also been using the Miele, what's it called, hoover or vacuum. I do realise that every time I call it a hoover, I am technically incorrect, and that Hoover is a brand, but I don't know what it is. I've just always thought of them as Hoovers. And I realise that it's really good on carpet, like especially this more synthetic carpet. It's really, really good. It's almost like a normal powered vacuum. It really sucks and creates the lines in the carpet. I hope that's really interesting information for you. Anyway, I'm going to snuggle down for a bit and wait for my husband to get our cheese and stuff ready, and then I think we're going to sort the living room. Our cheese and wine is all set up. The fire is on, and we are watching episode 4 of Desi and Stephen on the Perkins channel, and they've just announced their pregnancy. Oh my gosh, we've been following this like religiously, even watching it in bed. Oh, bless her. Literally, I'm gonna cry. I can't.
Italian in you.
I know. Good morning, everyone. I'm feeling a lot better today. Honestly, sometimes I wish I could talk to you guys and explain to you what it can be like sometimes. I just feel like this job is a bit of an emotional roller coaster, and some days you're just like, oh. So yeah, yesterday was just one of those days where you're just like, what is this life? Like, what is this life? Sorry if I wasn't myself. I feel like I didn't really vlog that much yesterday. Like I've said before, I'm a sensitive person, and my like mood rests on how good my vlog is, basically, because you have no idea, unless I guess you're a vlogger, how hard it is to pick up your camera and like put on a face. Like, I don't put on a face when I film these vlogs. I'm just myself. If I'm not feeling great that day, to lift a camera and be like, hi everyone, it's hard. But yeah, it's Monday today and I am feeling a lot more positive. I did a workout this morning. I was up earlier. We're still trying really hard to rectify our sleeping patterns and get everything sort of sorted. And so I was up at 6:30 today, and I did a half-hour to 35-minute workout. Ali is in the living room today, but he's sort of flitting between two things. So he's prepped all of the like sofas and stuff like that, and he's so on board with this, which I'm really like grateful for. But he's prepped everything, so the room is empty, so I'll show you that. And he'll either start painting today or tomorrow, I'm not sure, but it's really good and I'm excited. I've also had my new bits. I did an order. Basically, I don't know if any of you follow Rachel Parcell. I only found her recently, and her home is absolutely beautiful. Very different like style and feel, I think, to mine, and the location, holy hell. Anyway, I saw these laundry baskets on there and I've been trying to find them ever since, and I randomly stumbled across them. Now these ones might be a bit too big. I'm gonna kind of work it out. If not, I'm gonna send them back. I'm learning to be a lot more patient with things, and if things don't work, just send them back. I'm also packaging up orders of things that people have bought in terms of the lights and everything in the living room, and I'm just really excited. I need to check my emails actually. I have not checked my emails all morning. I've been emailing a bed company called TOWCESTER. I think that's how you say it, TOWCESTER. I think it's probably like quite fancy. They do custom beds because finding the bed that I want is so hard. So I think I'm just gonna have to have it custom made in the UK. So this guy is called Neil, and I'm just emailing him back. But yeah, that's good that I've like found someone that's like able to do it, which is brilliant. So I'm gonna send him some pictures and clear up in my dressing room because my dressing room is an absolute mess. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I just wasn't feeling it. So we're gonna have a bit of an organise and get on top of things, open up my parcel, and also my new parcel from Farfetch arrived. I've got a video going up tonight, I've got lots to do, so let's crack on with the day. Okay, bed company emailed. This weather is so bizarre. Literally 1 minute it is like miserable, and the next minute it is sunshine. I'm still so devastated about my H&M order, by the way. Lots of the items are still really good. I've been wearing the shorts a lot. I might try a couple of the items on with you still, but a few of them just, like, I'm so devastated about those linen trousers. I can't find good linen trousers anywhere at the moment, and it's making me very upset. I mean, obviously in the grand scheme of things, I feel like I have to preface everything I say with that at the moment, so sorry if you're bored of hearing that. It's just a little protective measure. But yeah, so I've emailed them the picture of the bed that I like. The thing that I'm concerned about with regards to the bed is that I've never had like an iron bed, so I'm worried about it being noisy. So I'm trying to ascertain whether I can have like a divan base instead. So yeah, I've emailed them over the inspiration and we'll see what they come back with. It's gonna be good to get this place organized. It is good.
I wanted to bring you on a little bit of a tour of what it's like living with Ali Gordon sometimes. This is what happens when he gets an idea, which I fully support. I love his creativity, but oh, he's tidied up in here. Okay, cool. It literally takes over, and Lumi follows him everywhere. It is the most adorable thing. You follow your daddy everywhere. Our little garden out there, coming to life. Can't get over how good the irises are. It's unbelievable. So as I was saying, because there's only obviously limited in our resources at the moment, I basically end up having to do so much of his like creative stuff with him, and I am by no means as creative as he is in the slightest. I'm literally in awe of him, but he ropes me in and I find it very, very stressful because I'm like, I'm not gonna do it any justice, but I'm just waiting for him. Look, at the moment we've got cow parsley hanging from my my curtain pole, and we've just messed up the bed. Ali is currently making dinner. Got sausages tonight and some chips. He's making dinner because I obviously gave up like half of my day to help him, and I haven't been vlogging that much today, which is a bit of a nightmare. But I wanted to get into these boxes. I know I've been opening a lot of boxes. Look at the bloody cow parsley in our cardboard recycling. I don't know if any of you remember ages ago, but I said about replacing my utility like laundry baskets. I don't know if you remember. In all honesty, the ones that we have like succumbed to the weight of our washing, and they're just these like squidgy little things, and now nothing, whenever you throw it in there, just doesn't go in. These have all had to be sorted out. So anyway, I wanted to get more like nice looking and more sturdy laundry baskets. And I'd been looking and I found these ones on, like, I'd seen them on Rachel Parcell's laundry room, which is just the most insane thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't even know how many laundry machines she has, but oh my goodness. And she has about 8 of these baskets. I think we are gonna, at a push, one of these might have to be sent back. We might get 2 in there at a push. We might have to get like a divider for it. They do have different sizes, but I honestly found these in the only place that I have ever seen these in the UK. Like, I've only ever seen these in the US. It's a brand called, oh, what is the brand called? I can't remember. I'll get them out and I'll show you. But I found this store called Manufactum, and I believe this is in Europe, but they obviously have a warehouse in the UK because I think it's in Bedfordshire. Sorry, that's the dinner ready. It's obviously in Bedfordshire because it says it at the bottom of their UK website. And I was waiting all week for these to be delivered and nothing came. And then I emailed them on, I think, Friday, and I was like, my order's not been dispatched. Do you just, I know it's like weird times, so just let me know. And instantly I get a dispatch notification. I was like, So it just arrived this morning. There was a lot of eco stuff on there as well. They do have a lot of eco cleaning, and I wanted to
mention, because obviously with everything online, people take things the wrong way, and I'm never preaching to you guys about like eco anything, because I know, I'm full aware that I am by no means the pinnacle of being eco, but when I do start making like slight changes to my life, I just share them with you. And with the eco cleaning thing, I'm not gonna get it right every time. I don't know enough. I'm hoping that I will learn more, but we have to be allowed to grow and learn and develop. And as I become more conscious, that will inevitably be shared on here. But I just don't want you to think that I was preaching to you about that. I was just sharing the things that I'd found that were great alternatives, and we've loved them and they've been so useful, and I've actually been using them so much. And they just look so nice. And the reason why, I know that a lot of people are like, oh, she's more concerned with how they look than them being eco, but if that's a way to get people to buy more eco cleaning stuff, then why not? It's such a great way to show people that there's reasons to be more eco. And if you're not conscious about eco, but you decide to buy an eco product to replace one that wasn't, that is maybe like dead or needs to go in the bin or whatever, that's a good thing. So that was kind of my thought process, but I know what it's like when you're like, hold on a minute, you're this, that, and the other, and you're not doing everything. That's why I was trying to just kind of mention it, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I did buy some cloths from in here as well, some new cloths, because we did need some cloths. This is my Farfetch order that was stuck in New Zealand. It has arrived, so I'm going to go into that with you. I think when this video goes live, my Farfetch code will still be valid, so I will pop the code in the description box down below if you want to buy stuff from there. I'm going to open this with you in this vlog, maybe? I don't know how long this vlog is. This is the box that I ordered. Feels very light, which I guess is a good thing. Ooh, it looks like there's only one here. Interesting. There was supposed to be two, I'm sure there was. Maybe they sold out. Oh no. See, that's the thing that's really bad, okay? Because I'll make sure that I bought something, and then I'll tell you where they are, and then 9 times out of 10 something goes wrong with it, and then I'm like, no, because you've all bought it and now I can't have it. Anyway, yeah, they've only sent me one, but some other bits in here as well. I'll get into those in a second. Oh, they're so handy. The fact that they're on wheels is so good. Yeah, so it's a brand called Steel. And this is how they look. They're so aesthetically pleasing. They're also in a canvas material. They have different colors as well. But look at this. It's on wheels. Dee-dee! So I wanted to get at least 2, but I think that they have smaller ones. But again, slim pickings in the UK, unfortunately. So I went for these ones in the hope that I would have 2. So I'm going to drop them an email now to find out where my other one is. But yay for having a new laundry basket, because these are so sturdy as well. So they're not going to collapse and they're going to be easy to move. I can just drag them. Oh, this is so good. Hello, everyone. My husband is in the kitchen. I've just emailed them. It says that both were delivered. I feel really weird that I'm like down here. I need to like sit on something. It says that both were delivered, but we definitely only got one. I'm not gonna like say that I'm disappointed or anything, because obviously it's such a difficult time that I'm sure that people are struggling with staff numbers and things like that. So yeah, I'm just chasing it up. And as soon as I chased up the last time, they dispatched it, so it was fine. I got myself some more eco cleaning cloths. We go through cleaning cloths really, really quickly, and that's something that I'm not okay with. And so I didn't buy loads, but I bought a couple so that we can slowly phase them out as the other ones are ruined, and go like move away from using the blue ones, hopefully. So this is a little clothy. This is just a general kind of cloth to wipe down. I'll link the one that I ordered down there in the description box. This is another, I think this is a glass one, I'm not too sure. But they're all just kind of real natural fibers. Yeah, just another, I wanted to test out a few, to be honest, and see what they were like, but just natural fiber cloths to use around the house. Again, I'm not lecturing and I'm not trying to be the pinnacle of sustainability. I'm just trying to move a few things in that direction. Oh, and this is a linen laundry bag for my dressing room because I don't have a laundry basket up there and I tend to throw things on the floor and then I can't pick them up because I'm scared that there'll be a spider in them, so then Ali has to come and pick them up for me. Fingers crossed I use this instead of the floor for my dirty clothes. You heard it here first, babe. And then finally, I purchased this, which I thought would be really handy for someone like me. And I thought it was quite expensive, to be honest. Convenience-wise, I think it'll be super handy. This is something to punch your own holes in belts. Now, I am a nightmare. I can never find belts that fit me properly. And so being able to punch a hole in them, either to make them more like a waist belt or whatever, just make them fit. I think that both Ali and I will use this a lot. And this was one of those purchases that I was like, actually, I feel like that's a really good one. So not very beautiful, but very, very handy. So yeah, so that's it. I'm just gonna wait for my other laundry. Have you seen the laundry basket, babe?
I like it.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's badass.
And there's supposed to be 2 though. How cool is that?
Put Lumi in there. And
oh yeah, we could put Lumi in there. I love the way you think.